Today we're going to talk about how I think Funko can make a ton of money off of Funko Sodas. Welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you for watching and supporting. This is Slapshot Pops. I'm John, and today we have a really cool episode. We're taking a break from Funko Pops. We're taking a break from SDCC, all that. Today I want to talk about Funko Sodas. If you're new to the channel and you like comics, collecting, and sports, then you've come to the right place. Today we're talking about Funko Sodas and how I think Funko could make a killing and a ton of money off of this new product. So in the past, Funko has tried to branch out and make other things like Dorbs, vaulted vinyls, and all kinds of other figures like pop pins, and they just haven't seemed to catch on as well as Funko Pops have. Funko Pops, their popularity is not really going anywhere. A lot of people like me love their Pops, love their collections, love their grails, and they're just not getting rid of their collections. However, there is a small percentage of the community that I see that is getting a little tired with Funko Pops. Some of the ones they want are just too expensive. The chases, they're just not what they want. And Funko just isn't making a lot of limited pieces nowadays, which is turning a lot of collectors away from collecting Funko Pops and looking into other things. However, Funko has a tremendous opportunity right here, right now, right underneath their noses to make a ton of money off of a product they've already started making. Now, first off, there are a few things with Funko Sodas that are different from Funko Pops. Number one, you cannot display your Funko Soda inside a Funko can without actually seeing the product. So, unlike Funko Pops, where you have to choose to be an out-of-box or in-box collector, Funko Sodas limit you to being pretty much an only out-of-soda collector, which is okay because I think sodas in general look great out of the can, and it looks really cool having the can sitting behind the soda and putting it on display. So that's the first thing with Funko Sodas. Number two with Funko Sodas, they haven't really branched out into a lot of lines yet. However, that is okay because that's just an opportunity for Funko to gain more licenses or look into new things or make more variants of certain figures. The third negative point I want to really mention really quick is if there is no chase to a Funko Soda, then there is no excitement into opening it up and seeing if you actually pulled the chase. All the excitement with Funko Sodas is popping it open, opening the bag, or looking at the pog and seeing, did I get the chase? Because some of these Funko Sodas, like the Chase Gold Batman here, he's actually going for $65. So some of these are actually worth quite a bit. And if you're one of the lucky few who have the Freddy Funko Soda, that is still going for about $130. So some of these are retaining their value, which I think a lot of collectors are surprised about. Overall, if there's no chase, like the Funko Sodas that just came out for SDCC 2020, then there's really no point to getting excited over it. And Funko, if anything right now, they need to pump as much excitement into the collecting game as possible. So, that was the negative points that I wanted to mention. However, there are a lot of positive things, and that's why I want to make this video. I have a few sodas here from my own collection. As you can see, I don't have a lot yet because they haven't been readily available in my area, and frankly, they're just hard to track down. Because I really want sealed ones, although getting open ones is cool because you already know what you're get. But like I mentioned before, getting a sealed one is all the rage, it's all the fun, and it's just something different, opening it up and not knowing what you're going to get. So moving into some of the positives with Funko Sodas and the major opportunity that Funko as a company has. So I have a few sodas here from my collection. As you guys can tell, I don't have a lot of them yet. However, I do hope to get more in the future. One of the biggest things that I think Funko can do to make a ton of money is capitalize on the chase game. Why only have one chase when you can have multiple variants of a single figure in a single stance, which is pretty much what a Funko Soda is. It's pretty much one stance of a figure. So why not have multiple colors, multiple variants, and multiple chase off of one can line? So what I'm talking about is, we'll take this Batman soda for instance. He is a 10,000 piece Batman limited Funko Soda, right? The chase, which is the gold version, is limited to 1,600 pieces. So you have a pretty good chance of pulling a common, which is 8,400 pieces, and about a 16% chance of pulling the gold one. However, down the road, if these get popular, Funko is going to want to produce 30, 40, 50,000 cans at one time of one character. So instead of being afraid to do that, they can do that. So going off of this 10,000 piece Batman, instead of having one chase at 1,600 pieces, they could break it down and have 7,500 pieces of the common, 1,500 pieces of, let's say, the gold version of Batman, then 750 pieces of maybe a red Batman, and then 250 super rare, super limited sodas of, let's say, a black and blue Batman. Collectors, especially Batman and DC collectors like myself, would go nuts. We would be dying. We would be opening up every single Batman soda we could find because we'd want to get our hands on all 4 of those variants, the common and then the 3 chases, which would be so freaking cool because we'd want to have them all lined up next to each other on the shelf. And crazy Batman collectors like myself, we'd want to be one of the 250 people to have that super rare black and blue Batman chase variant that I just made up. So, and Funko could just replicate that on a bigger scale with, like I said, 30, 40, 50,000 Funko Soda runs and just keep doing that with different characters. There's so many characters out there that everyone likes, obviously, and you could do that with DC, anime, and they're already expanding into making more sodas. As we've seen down the road, there's going to be a Joker soda, which I'm really excited about, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, more ad icons, so many sodas coming out that I'm just super excited for. However, they can capitalize on that excitement by making more chases. So that's the first positive point that I wanted to make. So Funko has a tremendous opportunity to actually turn soda, which is a huge nationwide popular drink, and there's so many different companies out there that make it. Dr. Pepper, Pepsi, Coca-Cola are just a few of the main popular ones. I'm wearing my Mountain Dew shirt because I love Mountain Dew. Can't drink it as much anymore because it's super unhealthy, but I really like it. And soda is so popular that it's even called different things in different parts of the country. Some people refer to it as pop. I've heard some people call it Coke, even though they're not actually asking for a Coke. They just refer to any kind of soda as a Coke. Something that I think would be really cool is to capitalize and make more Freddy Funko sodas, because once again, I'm a huge Freddy Funko collector, and I think it would be even really cool if they made Freddy Funko sodas of him holding a soda and maybe even wearing a t-shirt with that soda logo on it. They could do every single one. They could make a deal with all the major companies, and that would just be something really cool and really unique that all Freddy Funko collectors would want. The Freddy Funko soda, in my opinion, is just the beginning of a gold mine for them, because everybody loves Freddy, even if they don't have a lot of Freddys, because Freddys are so hard to get. Everyone, for the most part, loves Freddy and would want to get their hands on at least one Freddy soda. And how cool would it be to get a Freddy soda of him holding the soda that you love the most? That's just another idea. If Funko capitalizes on it, that'd be fantastic. And I wouldn't even ask for any portion of the profits because I would just be so happy that they actually use an idea that I possibly came up with. So moving into my third positive point. Now, when it comes to chases and other variants, I think it's really important that Funko makes products that are distinguishable. I follow a lot of other YouTubers and I watch a lot of other people open up Funko sodas on their channel. Now, I brought out this Wonder Woman soda, for instance, because I love Wonder Woman. Wonder Woman is freaking awesome. She's such a cool DC superhero. However, her Funko Common Soda and the Chase variant soda are not that much different. They're even so alike that I've seen people pull the Chase on their YouTube channel and they didn't even know it. They pulled it out and said, "Oh man, I guess I got the Common, that kind of sucks." When in reality, they pulled the Chase. So when Funko is going back to the drawing board and making these, I think it's really important that they distinguish if the Chase is going to be metallic, a different color, or maybe at some point they'll even move into some kind of different pose with one arm up, one arm down, or something like that. That's another important point that I wanted to make when talking about these sodas. The last quick points that I want to make about these sodas is that Funko has really developed a product that's very easy to transport. they don't usually get damaged because all you have to do is put the figure back inside the can. You put the can in a bucket or a bin or a drawer, and you don't have to worry about it getting damaged because they're a little bit more sturdier than Funko Pops. You don't have to buy expensive plastic cases or pop shields or anything like that because they already come with a protective case, which is great for transporting. And then, like I said, you don't have to worry about damage. And the last great thing about Funko Sodas that I want to talk about today is, unfortunately, with Funko Pops, we've had to worry about fakes and replicas from China and other different places in the world. And that's really unfortunate that we have to look so hard at the magnifying glass and make sure they're not knockoffs. With sodas, we're not there yet. We're very early in the soda game, and no one has really tried to replicate this yet, and hopefully nobody really will. Hopefully these won't get too out of hand where they can be a sought-after product. However, they don't get into the thousands of dollar range where they're too high proportion to, and they're too out of reach for most collectors. I think this is a great product because it's a very low price point, and then you have the opportunity to get a chase that's actually worth a little bit of money. However, most collectors will be able to afford it. With where we are in the Funko game, there are certain Funko Pops that are just too expensive, too high for a lot of people to get. You have to be very well off or have a great job to even attempt to buy some of these very, very expensive Funko Pops. I think as long as Funko Sodas are limited in run, they always have at least one chase or ideally some chases, and Funko keeps producing new characters, new products, and maybe at some point we'll get some new poses, which would be awesome. And at the very least, Funko, all the ad icons. Every single ad icon needs to be a Funko Soda because a lot of people love ad icons, and I just think it would be a great product to sell. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed this video about Funko Sodas. What do you guys think about this new Funko product? Is this going to stick around? Is this something that people are going to collect for a long time? Or will it just fade away and be another product that we look back and go, man, those were kind of weird? Let me know your favorite Funko Soda that Funko is currently making, and let me know which character or which line of sodas you would like to see in the future in the comments below. Let's talk about it and let's break it down. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to the channel if you're new and you want to see new content like this. You've been watching Slapshot Pops. I'm John, and remember guys, don't stop shooting until you score. We'll see you in the next video.